Michigan is making great strides at exposing what Chris Murphy, U.S. Senator from Connecticut, is up to, using the Department of Homeland Security as an interface with China and the election AVID, Access Voter Information Database, general requirements, mandatory functional requirements of the Access Voter Information Database, interface through DHS, and look here, hosting support, cloud-based infrastructure hackable by Beijing, provided by James Comey from Connecticut. Security. The design and implementation must be driven by security first perspective. Really? Voter registration data and the access of the data is paramount. They are getting all the access to Connecticut and every other state. 31 states are giving up this information to DHS through CISA. Now, CISA is important. The head of CISA for Connecticut is Gillette. She is Pura CFO. She determines your regulatory price of electricity. 31 states handed it over to the CCP. Now, what do you need to know about that? There's not many views going on this information, but if you understood what it meant, this is gigantic, folks. Chris Murphy is using the Department of Homeland Security through the GEC, he doubled their budget to censure you, while providing the AVID, right, Access Voter Database 2, that Connecticut created with Susan Bisowitz and Denise Merrill, by setting up 1 million fake voters that are unverified. Now, New York has 2 million. What's happening is when they use the algorithm, they take the batches that kick out to fill the vote voids when they wipe out the Trump votes. It's all in the data, folks. It's all in plain view on websites hidden by a handful of people, and we're going to get this information out. And let me tell you, folks, this is treason. Handing your Department of Motor Vehicle licenses of illegal aliens to China to hack Michigan. They flipped it. Pennsylvania, they flipped it. Wisconsin, Vermont, they took all those electoral college votes through Chris Murphy's DHS backdoor, and he is Senate Subcommittee Chair of the U.S. Senate for DHS, Department of Homeland Security. Open borders, fentanyl, and gang violence all over the United States, and handing it all to China, and his net worth went from 0 to $480 million in 11 years. He's stealing $48 million a year. That's after tax. Have a great day. Watch this guy, Jonathan. He is censored almost as much as I am, which doesn't bode well for election fraud, because we are bringing that thing down.